Hello, my dear students. Let's continue our journey to success. In order to earn and accumulate money, we need a new variable. The variable should be global, so let's attach it to something static and constant. For example, to the background. Let's highlight our background, go to the object properties, create a variable of type integer. Let's name it coins and leave the default value as 0. Also, for convenience, I suggest creating a local variable for the coins. In this variable, we will store the denomination of the coin. This will make it easier to replenish our character's balance. Select the coin with the digit 1. In the object properties, add a variable of type integer. Let's name it coin value and assign it a value of 1. For the coin with the digit 5, we will do the same, but the variable value will be 5. Now let's create a new logical branch. Let's name it coins collision. Immediately attach the new branch to both coins. Get the block on contact. Leave the first field empty and specify the player in the second one. This way, we will check if the owner of the logical branch is in contact with the player. If this happens, then we need to add 1 or 5 to the value of the variable coins, depending on which coin we picked up. Add the set object properties block. Specify the ground object and the coins variable in it. Connect a math block to the value channel, where we will add the value of the coins variable to the value of the coin value variable, which we calculate from the current coin we picked up. Connect to get object properties blocks to the math block. In the first one, specify the coins variable from the ground object. In the second one, specify the coin value variable from the owner of the branch, so leave the object field empty. After that, remove the coin using the remove object block. To check the result in some way, you can output the modified variable to the console. Before removing the coin, insert a print block and connect the string channel to the value of the coins variable. Open the console. Start the game. Destroy a group of enemies, pick up the dropped coins, and make sure that our balance is replenished correctly. Now let's return to the scene. Let's duplicate the coin with a denomination of 1. Place it on the left side of the screen. For convenience, you can switch to the animation tab and find a suitable place for the coin. It will be a simple icon, next to which we will create a counter displaying the state of our wallet in real time. Therefore, disable physics for the new coin and remove the coin value variable. Also, disconnect the coins collision logical branch from it. Enable the spawn by default option. Rename the coin to coin icon. We won't bother creating a beautiful counter with special effects. We will simply display the value of the coins variable on the screen using the drawString block. Let's understand how it works. The first thing to remember is that we can't just insert this block between other blocks. Drawing blocks can only be connected to the onRenderToD event. Therefore, I suggest doing this in some more global branch, for example, in the game init section. Get the onRenderToD block and connect the drawString block to it. In the font file field, specify the name of the file with the font that we will use. And this file should be in a specially created folder, named bundled. This folder should be in the root of our project, not inside the assets folder. It should be at the same level as the Blender file with the project. Make sure there are no errors in the name. You need to put the file with the preferred font into this folder. You can download it from the internet or copy it from the Fonts folder in your operating system. Alternatively, if you can't do either of those, take the font file from the project files, which can be downloaded from the link in the description. In the Fonts folder, you will find a file named agencyb.ttf. Place this file in the bundled folder. Copy the name along with the extension and paste it into the font file field on the drawstring block. The first step is done. Let's try to display some important information on the screen. In the string field, type, I have coins. Increase the font size to 100. Now, if we run the game, in the top left corner, we will see a line printed in the selected font. The line is positioned in the top left corner because the default coordinates are 0, 0. This is the origin of the coordinate plane of our viewport. If we want to move the line down, we need to increase the value on the y-axis. Remember, the y-axis on the viewport has a direction from top to bottom. My viewport resolution is a height of 1080 pixels. If I want to center the displayed line on the screen, I need to change the value to 540. Now that we understand how things work, we can trial and error to find a position slightly below the coin icon. Now, let's change the x-coordinate of the line to be 100 and adjust the font size so that a 3-digit number fits on the screen. In my case, 50 is sufficient. If you have limited space outside the game field, you can increase this space by raising the camera slightly higher. Now, let's shift the score a bit to the right by changing the x-axis value. If you want, you can change the font color. I'll leave it white. Now, instead of a static string, let's display the value of the coins variable. To do this, get the getObjectProperties block and connect it to the string channel. And to make it look nicer, get the concatenate_string block and combine two strings x with a space and the value of the coins variable. Start the game. Collect some coins. Now we can see the current state of our wallet on the screen. Let's fix one more thing. I think coins shouldn't stay on the screen for too long. Go to the Coins Collision branch. Before the removal block, add a merge block with two inputs. Add a second condition for removing the coin from the screen, the onInit block and the sleep block. Set a delay of 6 seconds. Now the coin will be removed into cases if we pick it up or if the timer triggers 6 seconds after the coin spawns. In the second case, the coin is simply removed without being added to the wallet. That's it. Time to take a break. Goodbye.